Hello, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
We're back with some more Minecraft.
I don't have the
And
spoons to stream myself, so I'm just hanging out in chat.
so we're going to ideally finish up what we were doing last time and get our auto ore processing.
I'm heading to the deep dark to look for aluminium. I now have an aluminium site charm, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of me cursing.
I did prep a few things off cam just to make things go a little faster. So, chemical washer. You know what I didn't prep is any of the upgrades for them though.
I should probably do Minecraft on my Monday stream so I can show everything I've done. I've done a lot of things.
Probably wouldn't hurt. 5 by 8.
Yeah, consider it at least.
And I'm missing osmium. Okay. Well, I can at least do the energy upgrades. No, I don't really know what direction this is going to go. Probably that way. Insert on
I mean, I'm just
left.
flying around getting lost, so.
Auto eject.
And apparently finding spawners. This is a boss room one, isn't it? Do you care about my existence? Nope. Cool.
Chemical dissolution chamber. Gases, probably. Output, auto eject. Oh, it's already on. Okay. Is this a gas? I thought it was a fluid. Oh well. Oh, there's the slurry there. Okay. Did I not hook you up to power? Not. Silly me.
How silly.
Insert energy.
Oh, found deep dark.
Yay.
Huzzah. How good is this aluminium site charm supposed to work? Because I don't see shit.
You might not.
So it just mean there isn't any around?
Yep.
Oh, I found one way over here.
Okay. That should be not working. No, we definitely have energy.
Okay.
It's definitely set to extract. I did remember to do that. So why you know accept power? You did. You aren't. Energy.
Okay.
Input all sides.
Let's see.
Maybe it's just not updating. I guess we'll find out. So, chemical washer creates clean slurry. Yeah, water is clean slurry goes to chemical crystallizer. So crystallizer numero uno. And also while I'm at it, let's do that. You don't need an equal. You and you crystallize that energy.
always fun when you see monsters just like wearing pants and things.
Hmm.
They seem so silly.
I am very confused.
Hmm?
Did I not hook this up? I did. Side config, energy config, output. Auto eject on just for the shits and giggles. Oh, now you're working. Fuck you too, mechanism. And okay, so then we do chemical injection. Sure. Which needs hydrogen chloride.
You shush.
Or actually I was gonna do salt, wasn't I? Yeah. The salt needs the chemical crystallizer. And
So I'm not sure if it's the correct use of this charm, but I kind of just keep walking around, turning it on, looking around, turning it off.
yeah, that's fine.
When I get to new deep dark areas.
Oh, wrong one. Also, this one. Alright. So, going to want salt, which we're going to get from gaseous brine. Going to get from condensating. That I think is going to go like this. Deconcentrating. Output to the right. Auto eject.
What are you all reacting to?
We're producing gaseous product. Yes. I need output for gases.
There's bats down here in the deep dark, and I hate them very much because they're activating all of the sound sensors.
Yes, they are. They're great at it too.
They're very good at it, apparently. Also, there's like no allemodium down here.
I can't say that's overly surprising.
Warden's over there. We're just gonna sit still. Okay, he went away.
You're getting very lucky with him going away.
Yeah, well, I haven't actually summoned him myself yet.
Yeah, but he usually, even when I'm not the one to summon him, he usually hunts me for like a solid 10 minutes.
He isn't actually, I don't think he's ever noticed me. I'm usually on the outskirt whenever I've seen the darkness show up. It never actually hits me completely with the darkness.
Mm.
Still nothing. And I just made a big circle.
Here.
Let's try down here, maybe?
But here. This here.
Nothing.
I honestly forget. Do I need...
Okay, I've hit dead end after dead end, so I think that's it there, and I'll settle for mining dimension. Because the mining dimension teleporter thing, right?
Yep.
You can get all the modium in there, right?
You can indeed.
Does that still have all the monsters and stuff?
Nope.
Hey, good. That's safer.
I need like 2
Yay.
more. Perfect. Okay.
What else is in this thing? Oh, is that it? That's all you need for this portal?
It's not a very expensive portal, just a bit of a pain in the ass.
Not really. Is the void portals to the void world, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be back in a few.
Yep. Alright, that gets us that. Now, brine is a mechanical pipe. So we'll put that here. That to extract. Now, add heat and good. So, put this here with energy upgrade on the top. You're not gonna work like that, are you? Ah, okay. A, you have to go like that. B, I guess you need a bend. Ooh. Okay. Put that there. Valve. Start. Boop. And boop. Now we're talking. Alright. And you go here and like so. And I will take that energy back and put it here. Okay. Now. It would help if I remembered to supply you power. Up. There we go. Now that's definitely not going to be fast enough, but auto eject on. Insert in the back. Oh, actually, extra in the back. Oh, that really ain't enough. How much do I need? 200 per? Ugh. What do I produce? Chlorine and hydrogen. Hydrogen is easy enough. Actually, I think you're not pretty. Yeah. You're dumping excess hydrogen. Salt is probably not the way we're gonna do this. Well, then again, it doesn't really matter how fast it gets done, does it? It just needs to get done. Alright. Using enough brine to keep up with that. This is, strictly speaking, rising, so I don't need to speed that up. Okay. Let's see. Hydrogen I can do. Chlorine. Electrolyte separator on brine. Oh. Okay. I can do that. Why don't we do that then? And it's going to that regardless. So actually, why don't we let you cook a bit longer? Empty yourself.
Hello, I'm back.
Not too bad.
Okay, so ender chests and tanks and the like, they work cross-dimensionally, yeah?
Yep.
Interesting.
Keep in mind though, if you want it to be a private.
Yeah, diamond on the latch.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, so that's why this is.
So what's up?
So salt only produces 2 hydrogen chloride per, and I need 200 per operation.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
I was going to produce it by way of making sodium and chlorine. No. Oh, right. Yep. No, I'm just an idiot. Don't worry about it. I thought I had to produce sodium and combine it with chlorine. No. I am electrolytically separating sodium from brine and getting chlorine. Yeah, I'm just a fucking moron. That's fine.
I'll pretend I understood any of that. If you put a portal, whether for void or for mining dimension, you can just pick up the physical portal and move it if you want to put it somewhere else, yeah?
Nope.
No? Breaks and you have to remake it?
Yep.
Bitch. Okay.
Okay.
I was hopeful, but I didn't actually expect me to be right.
Well, then we get the chemical user.
So now I have to figure out a place to put those where I'm not going to want to move them. Well, the good point, the void portal is kind of cheap.
Yep. One ingot does make 2 after all.
No, I said void portal, not the
Oh.
one.
Okay. At very least, this produces a lot of salt. It's just slow. Okay. Anyway. Oh, chlorine plus hydrogen equals hydrogen chloride. We are producing hydrogen here, but we're also not. Let's get another electrolyte pepper.
How do you activate the... Oh, that's how. I was gonna say, how do you activate the mining dimension portal?
But I have an empty hand.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
That's gonna take a while.
Probably not low enough to even be able to see these, but yeah, not even close.
You know what? Let's toss in gold. We'll see how well
Is it shift right click with an empty hand?
Yes. That or it's
Okay.
just right click with an empty hand. I'm not sure which.
It's not right click with an empty hand. I think it's shift right click.
Okay.
Okay, I need... Oh, you're joking.
just producing a little slow side, that's okay. Item, accept, yep. Item, eject, there we go. Perfect, okay. Got the vast majority of the system running. That itself out. Chlorine and hydrogen in there. Now, this thing is telling me that I need a lot more power for that. We'll look into it in a minute. The chemical infuser is going to go straight into it. What are you doing? Yeah, you bubbled it there, but that's fine.
I went to go do a thing, and then my my Amazon tablet was like, nah, not enough air pressure.
Yep.
Little shit. Alright, let's go find a random town, because I can't be half-assed to build the charger myself.
Gold shard then needs purification. Which
Remember to hydrate. To you and to whoever watches this video later.
it's a very large assumption.
What? That someone's gonna watch this?
Yes.
Well, I probably will at least, so reminder to my future self, I guess. I'll want to see what you're doing.
And I'm out of osmium. Crap.
You're out of what?
Osmium.
That didn't take long.
I burned through a lot of osmium doing this shit.
That's fair.
Okay.
Why the hell is everyone moving?
Well, I have a fix for that. I just didn't want to do it.
Fair.
But I guess it is time. This is clearing out anyway, so
Let's see. That town didn't have one of these charge things. Maybe this one will.
alright. Let's go do a thing. So, mining drill. So close to it.
New daily offers are now available. That'd be nice if I could charge my tablet.
Rats.
Not this town either.
20. Bit of a lag spike there. Okay. Go.
Yeah, that lag spike was probably me teleporting.
Probably. Oh, we do have extended flywheels. I guess that makes 4 mods for need for create update. That sucks. Wait. There we go. You boop and boop. 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 All right. In processing.
You left the game. Did it just kick you?
I totally just tried to abuse something and it failed.
And that involved you being kicked off the game?
Yeah. To
What
make a
did you
long
try to
story
abuse?
to make a long story short, I tried to request that it put a what is that, a 5x5 recipe into a 3x3?
Okay, I was having fun here, charging my tablet, but I'm legitimately worried this village is going to fucking die if I continue to do that, so I'm just gonna go home. I got enough charge, I can use it.
That's all you need.
Yeah. I mean, it would probably die by the next time I pull it out anyways.
Hmm.
These coins are, expensive.
That there. They were made as such.
They function as intended then.
Brass plates. Mechanisms. Still probably the happiest thing I've automated so far.
Alright, I placed the order. Where's the drone? There you go.
Brass. Funnel and casing. Wrong. Oh. And
Give me my crystal. Thank you. There we go.
that.
Freezing.
Steam engine.
So yeah, I was right. I saved coins for a new vibranium ingot before I got around to actually mining vibranium.
That's not that surprising.
Yeah. It's a little expensive.
As I say, it was meant to be.
No, I meant vibranium in general.
No, I know. It was meant to be.
Yeah, that was meant to be expensive too. Yeah, I know.
Straw.
First off.
Oh, I need blue. Okay. Spell. And what else? Here. Now, straw.
Crate system?
Yeah, I'm gonna go set up an osmium miner.
Yeah, as soon as you said lava, lava and straw, I was like, oh, that's what he's doing.
Red.
Okay.
Under chest. View. What else am I missing? Mechanical pipes. 2, 3. Anything else? Probably. Oh, right, the tanks. 2. And while that crafts, we will go to osmium. At some point, I'm gonna have to do Britannia just so I can stop using the invisibility scarf.
Oh, you want the fire charm?
Yeah. That, and I want to
Fair.
do actual creative flight so I can actually see my own character. Oh,
Yeah, nice.
I'm an idiot. That's fine.
Why?
I have a setup drilling osmium already.
You just forgot about it?
Yep. Because it's not going into a drawer. It's just going into my system because I was just going to process it. Actually, wait, no. I'm not an idiot, because if that's supposed to be working, why am I not getting osmium? because I haven't loaded the chunk. I am an idiot. We come full
I was
circle.
gonna say, yeah, that is.
Oh well, I've got everything prepped for later, probably to do diamonds or something. That's fine.
Well, there you go. You can just put something else in it.
While I am here, let's accelerate the drilling process by a bit. Huh? You used to be able to do that.
The absolutely tiny amount I needed that new crystal for so I can make the master crystal makes me want to scream, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I still have the other crystal.
Oh, I took the drill out. Whoops. Yes, yes you do. You're welcome for that.
Maybe I'll sell it to somebody for coins. Still has 805 uses on it. Alright. Well, the amount of freaking inferium essence I have sitting in my system is absurd. So we're gonna get rid of some of it.
Alright. Now we have osmium process.
And right when I'm gonna go do a whole bunch of stuff. Guess who shows up?
Third trader.
Oh, that's right.
We'll keep these on hand because I'll probably need them. Now, infuser goes. It really doesn't matter. But we'll do it like. Oops, do it like this. And gas is input 2 there, output there. Perfect. Now,
Wandering trader, you're gonna make me turn around and actually have to deal with you, and you don't want me to do that.
electrolytic separator.
Okay,
goes
you know what? Too
there.
late. I love that he doesn't care when I kill his llamas.
Nope.
It's very funny. The llamas care when I kill him.
Oh yeah, they're very attached to him. He just doesn't give a shit about them.
No, not at all.
It's a bit of an abusive relationship like that.
I'd say at least unequal. I don't know if it's full-on abusive. It's definitely unequal.
I mean, he drags them around on leads and hangs them off cliffs. I'd say it's slightly abusive.
No, they don't get hurt from the cliff thing, but true.
Just because it
There's a
doesn't
lot to
hurt
unpack
doesn't mean
there.
it's good.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I could use that sodium later. We'll think about it. Alright. Chlorine is now being produced. Hydrogen is now being produced. Energy upgrades. Chloride is probably being produced. Okay, damn, this is efficient.
Yeah.
I put in a stack of raw gold. I already have a full stack of crystals waiting to be processed. Actually, a full stack in a bit. And it hasn't finished processing raw gold as it ran out of space. Okay. So that is all set up the way it should be then. Chlorine, hydrogen. we have some osmium coming in too. I should be able to make speed upgrade. Oh, there we go. Okay. If that's the case, up this to 200. Gonna have power problems in a second.
Yeah, gonna overdo it on the power.
Yeah, I'm only producing 40,000, and I think some of these machines are using way more than that.
Yeah, that would do it.
You... Oh, that's fine. What upgrades do you have? Just energy. You're only using 8 FE, that's fine. Let's speed you up. Let's grab 3 sets. $319 still not bad. We can deal with that. That cleans out the raw gold much faster. You're using 16. It would be fine if I did that, but we don't need to. You are using 16. We may as well do both. Yeah, you're not getting that fast enough. That has energy. This does not. This does.
Okay, I'm really glad I didn't stream because this is just gonna be really repetitive.
Yeah.
It's just me sitting here, crafting higher tiers of essence. Because I have an absurd amount of essence.
Could automate
I
it.
would like it. Yeah, I know. Now that I have the Master Crystal, I probably will automate it.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Hmm?
My electrolytic separators are, well, one of them is using 1.4 thousand FE per tick.
Fun. Is there anything past Insanium Essence, or is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I can make blocks of it to help condense more if I have to.
Mm. Really? This is the fastest? I suppose you're not really getting enough hydrogen chloride, are you? We're still working on brine. How are you doing? You seem to have stabilized. Well, no, actually, you're still rising. What if we set you to 400? Oh.
Okay, this is a very bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
That's the spirit. I mean, brine chamber. where we'll see. I don't think there's a way to insert power on the other side, but I suppose I could spin it to think about that. Okay. Now, I was making a purification. And we're still out of osmium.
Damn.
Osmium hammer. And smelt that. Now, purification chamber. Enrichment chamber that I already have. Purification chamber. There we go. Now, is it you? No, it's you that's producing. So, we'll put the purification chamber here. Find config, auto eject on. Pressure. Basic pressure. Give me like, well, we'll start with basic. Why do you know? What's getting hung up? Oh. That would be a problem, wouldn't it?
What's wrong?
I'm out of power.
That would do it.
Let's turn you off. There. Now this should start building up. What can I do? Come over here with some cable. System's still down. That's fallen bright. Oh, you just don't have enough power. Let's switch. Switch off. And that should restore power up here. I said restore power up here. There we go.
Yeah, but it didn't want to listen to you.
Evidently not. What is up with you? Why you no work for me? Is it because of this? That's the only thing still running, but 400 FE shouldn't break the bank. Or are you filling the buffer for this? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Okay. We up and running. We Gucci. Oh, I've got the undercell spirited here. And we'll put it visible. I don't really care. Undercell spirited. Put and output input. Coal. Wow, I am low on coal. And we just stuff.
So what is your recommended best method for automating Mistag Essence construction, like up doing that?
Crafter from RF tools.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I will use that later.
That is doing fine. We're gonna have to solve power here before I can do much more. Theory chamber doesn't have any upgrades. There. Now. You shouldn't do anything there, but just
Okay.
to make. That was the universal cable. And boop. And boop. 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 And boop.
Okay. So crafter's the thing that has like, is it like crafter tier 1? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or like crafting manager?
No, crafter tier 1, though I do recommend going to tier 3.
Yeah, what's the difference?
The number of recipes.
Number of recipes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just go to tier 3. Tier 1.
Sure.
Why does it want specifically blue dye? Right.
I've got 8 buckets of lava on me. Damn it.
You have 8 buckets of lava?
Yeah. Put one of those back. Crusher craft.
I should just make dye seeds.
insert energy. Centered, because I like
Fine.
centering. Perfect. No. Dirty gold gets enriched. Back away.
Can turn a freaking Wilton spike, really.
Leave. That is that. And then connect. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar?
Wunderbar.
Got what you needed?
Indeed.
Okay, I just need some cyan dye. And I'm good.
Holy hell.
What?
This electrolytic separator is using 20,000 FE.
Damn.
That after energy upgrades, or do they still not work in this fucker? They still don't work in this fucker. Okay. That was pointless to add. Wish he'd fix that. Which also means that you probably don't need this either. Cool. They have power problems if you don't give them. Is 4 enough to deal? Or no, you're just not getting enough power. My system out again? Yep. Okay. Power problems galore.
Fun times.
Actually, I should be able to solve this for like a quick second if I overclock the magmator.
Yeah?
In theory, having it at 64 times speed should give me enough power. Yep. And so you don't need those, right? Yeah, no. You don't. Problem is it won't last long enough for this to finish. Don't know why I thought I did that for that. Didn't think I'd be getting into this today, but maybe I
But
should
look at where you are.
Maybe I should look at fusion power. Or is it fission? Which one comes first? Oh, I got shelling coins. Okay.
I'm amused by you being surprised you got coins when you're the one who set the quest line to get coins. To be fair, though, it's been a while.
It has that, and I just... I suppose I did do the energized smelter. I just didn't think I'd done anything that would give me coins. But... I guess I did. Yeah, I guess I did the basic pressurized tubes as well.
What tier do I need? One up from what I have. Here we go, and just seeds, which I'll put there.
That... Not really something to do.
No?
If I want to do the mechanism power line, I need mechanism fuel, specifically fissile fuel, which
Yeah.
isn't the easiest thing in the world to get. This is also probably something that should go in the void dimension.
That big?
It's not necessarily that big, it's that if it blows up,
Ah.
it will wipe
So if you
out
do
my
it wrong.
base.
If you do it wrong, it explodes.
Well, if I do it wrong, or if I don't process the waste from it, it just irradiates my entire base.
Oh, even better.
So... needless to say, there's some issues there.
I'm amused peanut butter with celery is an endpoint in recipes.
To be fair, what else would you add?
Raisins.
Yes? You know what? I think we're done.
Are we done?
I think so. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I should probably go to bed. And as I say, this setup for... oh, I can actually take auto ore processing off. And auto essence crafting. But the setup required for me to get fissile fuel going is just a little more than anything I have time to do tonight.
Fair enough.
And that's also done. Set up fissile fuel and get fission. That being said, how difficult is it to get fusion power? Fusion, huh? Ah! Right. Okay.
Hmm.
If I want to get... Yeah, no, I have to go through fission to get fusion. Yeah.
Just to note, you had peanut butter and jam sandwich in here twice.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. I love the toast sandwich. That's an excellent sandwich.
It's goddamn hilarious. I ate some of them. They give so much hunger, too.
Yes, they do.
I saw that when I was looking at the list, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm making that now. That's so silly.
The only pain in the ass bit is the butter, which is like, yeah, I can do that.
Let's see. Well, not really. It's just salt and milk, and salt is just put a sink on your kitchen thing.
Yeah. But it's more of a pain in the ass than, Actually, do they still have the toaster?
Yep.
Does that not produce toast without the...
I
Oh,
have
wait,
no
this
idea.
is buttered toast, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, because you can toast...
I'm pretty sure the toast actually comes from... Yeah, the toast comes from cooking it in the stove. I don't know what the toaster does now. I don't know if it does anything with this mod.
I'm about 90% sure that if you put it on your counter, it'll let you auto-produce toast.
It's on my counter. It went in the stove.
You put it in the stove?
I went and clicked make toast, and it put the bread in the stove. I have a toaster on my counter.
Oh, okay. Maybe try putting the bread in the toaster?
It's not actually interactable.
Huh. Maybe they
I think it's
removed
just
that.
this mod, like the Croptopia mod doesn't know the toaster exists.
I suppose it is a Croptopia toast and not a...
Yeah. Pam's
Yeah.
knew it existed because Pam's had compatibility.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Hydrogen chloride. Stop
Damn
building
phantoms.
center.
Okay, I'm about satisfied with this for now. For future reference, when I go into the mining dimension, is there still dark, deep biomes to find all the modium in, or is it just go deep enough?
Just go deep enough.
How deep am I looking? 15?
Yeah, I think.
Because 0 is bedrock there, right?
No.
No? What's bedrock?
Negative 64.
Oh, okay, then it's probably deeper than 15.
No.
No? Okay.
It starts... Well, you can still find it in Slate, but it starts before Slate.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that... Actually, I need an importer on there. Import... The regular importer should be... And cables. Oop. And... There we go. I don't like the square, but... Oh, I don't. The square. Okay. And perfect. Alright, I guess since I'm not going to be on for a little while, we'll let this cook. I wonder how much of my power problems stem from the fact that this one electrolytic separator is sucking up like 20k when it doesn't need to. Needed 3. Okay, yep. We're done for tonight. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.